Good morning, everyone. I would like to present our paper entitled The Impact of Cooperatives on Regional Economic Growth in the Philippines, a Dynamic Panel Data Analysis. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our co-authors in this paper, Dr. Abraham C. Camba Jr., Associate Professor Nori L. Maniego, and Associate Professor Kashana S. Payumo from the Department of Economics, College of Social Sciences and Development, Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Cooperatives support and strengthen local economies by generating employment. Additionally, they contribute significantly to the development of economic capacity in terms of company development, mentoring, and skill development. Cooperatives encourage self-reliance and empower people to advance economic development and social justice, according to Vilmonte 2020. Under Philippine Development Plan of 2011 to 2016, cooperatives are expected to provide a significant contribution in the objectives of creating a rapid, inclusive, and sustained economic growth, a financial inclusion, and reduction of poverty. As an organization, cooperatives can contribute to rapid economic growth because of its power to mobilize savings in capital, which can serve as inputs in the production of goods and services of the less privileged members of society. Thus, this paper aims to investigate the impact of cooperatives on regional economic growth in the Philippines. For the methodology, this paper aims to investigate the impact of cooperatives on economic growth by utilizing dynamic panel data techniques. This approach enables us to utilize the long-run information in the data and hence gives us the possibility to analyze the impact of cooperatives on economic growth by focusing on equilibrium relations over the longer time horizon. The model with dynamic panel data uses the logs of the dependent variable as explanatory variables. That means dynamic panel data models are useful when the dependent variables depends on its own past realizations. Although the coefficients on log-dependent variables might be far from our interest, the introduction of these logs becomes crucial to control for the dynamics of the process. This paper utilized two models, RGDP as a function of co-op and Model 2, R per cap as a function of co-op, where T represented by 2011, 2013, 2015, 2018, and 2019, and I represented by NCR, CAR, regions 1 to 12, and Caraga. Co-op is the total number of operating cooperatives in the Philippines by region. RGDP is the regional gross domestic product at constant 2018 prices. And R per cap is the regional per capita at constant 2018 prices. Of course, for the above models to be unbiased, we assume normality of the residuals. For Model 1 results, co-op shows a significant impact on regional RGDP. That is, the 2.55 coefficient has a T statistic value of 4.99, which is significant at 0.01 level. For residual normality tests, under the null hypothesis of a normal distribution, the Jarque-Vera statistic of 1.91 with a probability value of 0.38 concludes acceptance of the null hypothesis of normal distribution of the residual. For Model 2 results, co-op shows a significant impact on regional per capita. That is, the 1.67 coefficient has a T statistic value of 2.48, which is significant at 0.05 level. Residual normality tests. Under the null hypothesis of a normal distribution, the Jarque-Berra statistic of 2.32 with a probability value of 0.31 concludes acceptance of the null hypothesis of normal distribution of the residual. For cow residual co-integration tests, having established all the variables are integrated of order 1, cow residual co-integration test is used to determine the co-integrating relationships among the variables. Under the null of no co-integration, cow shows that the long-run co-integrating relationship of co-op with RGDP and co-op with R per cap. For pairwise grandeur causality tests, we cannot reject the hypothesis that R GDP and R per cap does not grandeur cause co-op, but we do reject the hypothesis that co-op does not grandeur cause R GDP and R per cap. Therefore, it appears that grandeur causality runs one way from co-op to R GDP and co-op to R per cap and not the other way. In conclusion, the empirical results suggest a positive impact of cooperatives on the economic growth performance of regions in the Philippines, and there is a convergence to a common long-run equilibrium. Moreover, the causal relationship runs from cooperatives to economic growth. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.